Right, we are. Good morning, everyone. Hope all well. Hope all doing well. It's obviously Tour Day today, isn't it? So it's obviously Tour Day today. Obviously, I'm going to try and be live for all the tours today. Champions League and Europa League, I am guaranteed to be live for them tours. I'm not sure if I'll be live for the UEFA Conference League tour, but I've scheduled it anyways. And but it's the big quarter-final tour day for all three hooping competitions. So now we're just waiting for the tour now we're just waiting for the usual suspects to come out and do the tour. But just a quick reminder who's through in the Champions League. So that Arsenal, after overturning Arsenal scraping past Porto on penalties. They're through to quarterfinals. 1-0 down in the first yet. Arsenal, obviously, Trossard's goal in the second yet took it to penalties, and Arsenal straight through. Past Porto. I will say though, Arsenal are by far the better team than Porto. And for me, Arsenal should have really thrashed them, in my opinion. Porto, they're not that good, let's be real. They're not that good. If Liverpool can smash Porto, if Man City can smash Porto, well, Man City would have smashed Porto as well. I'm just saying, that's not me criticising Arsenal, but Arsenal did scrape past Porto. So, but getting through is all that matters for Arsenal, and I still expect Arsenal to be, depending on the draw in the latter stages, I do expect Arsenal to reach the semi-finals, depending on the draw. Arsenal there. If Arsenal get Dortmund, they're in the semi-finals. Arsenal, in my opinion. But I think Arsenal will want to avoid the others, in my opinion, because they're all difficult in their own way. I mean, Barcelona, they're winnable as well. I know Barcelona got past Napoli, of course. It's just not the same Barcelona, unfortunately, is it? It's not the same Barcelona. And I think Arsenal fancy the chance against Barcelona, in my opinion. Got Atletico Madrid, who are through. A traumatic penalty shootout between them and Inter Milan. Atletico Madrid. I think they won. I think it was 2-1 in the second head. Atletico Madrid won. I think they needed a winner to take it to extra time. Diego Simeone doing his usual antics on the dugout. Don't love him. I love Simeone. I really do. For me, I have a soft spot on Atletico Madrid in terms of from Spain. I do have a soft spot for Atletico Madrid. I mean, I shouldn't have a soft spot. They pretty knocked us out, didn't they, in 2019-20 Champions League? But I do have a soft spot for Atletico Madrid. So if I'm rooting for anyone, I'm rooting for Atletico Madrid. I hope they go all the way and do it, to be honest. I think Simeone deserves a Champions League trophy as well. He's a winner as well, Diego Simeone. He's a winner as well. And I'd love to see Atletico Madrid do well, to be honest with you. So I'm glad to see them through to the quarterfinals because they can make it difficult for anyone, especially at home as well. Especially at home with the usual, they can be dark arts as well, Atletico Madrid. All these people saying Simeone plays negative football, he actually doesn't. He actually doesn't play negative football. Against certain teams, he does play attacking football. I just think he is a tactical. I think he's just a tactical mind too, isn't he, Simeone? So, Atletico Madrid are through. Bayern Munich have made it through past Lazio after being 1-0 down. To be fair, I went for Lazio to go through against Bayern Munich. I will admit that. I'll hold my hands up. I did put Lazio to go through against Bayern Munich, but I just don't think Bayern Munich. I still don't think they are convincing. Bayern Munich under Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, they did the job in the second head. They didn't pass Lazio. Any day, Bayern Munich is still Bayern Munich. They're still in there, and they're still in there fighting. But I'm not really convinced by Bayern Munich they can win this competition, to be honest with you. Then we got Borussia Dortmund, who got past PSV. I mean, that was a flip of a coin, that one. Any two sides could have gone through in that one. Dortmund are probably the worst team yet, in my opinion, in the Champions League. And don't get me wrong, I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for Dortmund, especially in Germany. Ultra fans as well. Brilliant atmosphere. They always create Borussia Dortmund. But in terms of on the pitch, they're just bridesmaids on the pitch, honestly. Yeah, bridesmaids on the pitch. They're not doing too well either in the Bundesliga. They're doing fourth. There should we be the closest chances to Bayern Munich, really, but Bayern Leverkusen don't win the league. Obviously, now Pedro Pinto is the host for the tour. Quickly go through the other teams. Manchester City, straightforward for Manchester City against Copenhagen, as expected. Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, who were my tip to win the Champions League start of the season. Not really convinced by it, but I tell you what, they're still in there. And that would be a fucking masterclass of a prediction from me. Put PSG to win the Champions League. I actually had a look at the odds at the start of the season as well. I think they were over 12-1 PSG to win the Champions League. I just thought, getting rid of Neymar, getting rid of Messi, 2 Edos in your team. Like, you got 1 Edo now. You got 1 Edo left in your team with Mbappe up front, who is basically the main man for PSG. And I do rate Yves Enrique as a manager as well. But I wasn't convinced by my prediction when they got hammered off Newcastle in the group stages. I was like, yeah, they're not winning it, they're not. But still in there, PSG. And I tell you what, this Champions League is so wide open. It really is. This Champions League is so wide open. And fine, you've got Real Madrid. Of course, the love affair of the Champions League, Real Madrid, won it 13 times. Or was it 14 times? I don't know. I know it's 13 or 14 times they've won the Champions League. They've won this competition. They still got threats, Real Madrid, but I still think they're lacking as well. I still think Real Madrid are lacking. Probably that recognised number 9 for me. That Real Madrid are lacking. That's probably why they've done a debt in Mbappe. That's probably why they've done a debt Mbappe in the summer. As long as Mbappe doesn't change his mind. And then like Leandro DiCaprio for the 5th time. But I think Real Madrid, you still don't want to play them though, do you? Carlo Ancelotti, as a manager, he is one of the doors. He's one of the elite managers out there, Carlo Ancelotti. He knows how to get a win, knows how to get through as well. But again, not convinced by Real Madrid either. They will win the Champions League. So I think all the teams have got questions about winning the Champions League for me. Arsenal, and in this Spain's mind, so Mikel Arteta hasn't won anything, in my opinion. So they're all got questions. Manchester City, I don't think Man City are the same as last season or same as previous seasons for me. I think Man City are there to be got at as well. So it's going to be hard to predict. We need to see the draw as well. We do need to see the draw because I do think that Arsenal and Man City can get each other as well in the quarterfinals. I wouldn't be shocked if that happened, by the way. I actually wouldn't be shocked, to be honest. But as a Liverpool fan, I'm hoping for an Arsenal Man City final. Just keep both of them in. Yes, they're there. It'd be training for both Arsenal and Man City reaching the Champions League final as well, while chancing for the title as well. So yeah, and that's basically me. I've spoke through all the teams there, and you're back to see my lucky face again. Just waiting for this to. I mean, they take a while. This bloody tour, don't they? What time is it? 11:05. 11:05. It should be a quick one. Let's be real. It should be a quick one. We're not interested in your bloody hype story saying, I'm the host of this tour. No one cares. It's like the FA Cup. Just do the bloody tour. Go home, have a nice break, come back at 12 o'clock, do the tour for that, come back at 1 o'clock, do the tour for that. It's not water science. It's not water science, it's bloody tour. Honestly. But yeah, I am going to get a plan ready, anyways. When they do finally decide to get on with this tour. So John Obi Mikel doesn't do it. Very underrated player for Chelsea, John Obi Mikel. Definitely in my lifetime. John Obi Mikel as well. Definitely in my lifetime. Very underrated player. Did it show you when Chelsea won the first Champions League in 2011-2012? And funny enough, they won the Europa League after that season as well, didn't they? Under Rafa Benitez. So they've won 2 Champions Leagues, Chelsea. They've won 2 Champions Leagues and they've won 2 Europa Leagues. But yeah, just get on with the tour, to be honest. Just get on with it. To be honest with you. Oh, are they doing all the tours? Oh, I think they're doing the whole tour. They're doing the semi-final tour as well. Oh, that's good then. That's good. They're doing the semi-final tour as well, and I mean, no one's interested in the final tour because we know who's in the final. Oh, you can get the home dressing room. You can get the home dressing room. Why does that fucking matter? Honest God, why does that matter? Who cares? Who cares about who's the home team in the final? Who cares? I know I'm doing a bit for one there, but who cares? Or you can get the home dressing room. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? Have the home dressing room. I don't care yet. So yeah, it's pointless doing a tour for the final. Let's be real. It's pointless doing a tour for the final. But we need to see who the home team is. Oh, who cares? Seriously. Who cares? But he's doing I think they're doing the same final tour as well, which is good. So you see the projected tour on who would probably get in the semi-finals as well. No doubt City and Arsenal will probably get in the same tour. No doubt. But yeah, I need a shave at some point. My beard's fucking growing. Well, by the time they're fucking taken. Sorry, just sorting the camera out there. There we go. Yeah, we know who the teams are to be drawn, but God's sake, not water science. I remember they fucking messed the draw up, didn't they? Wait, which year was it? Which year was it when they messed the draw up? When they messed it up? It wasn't none at all, was it? I think it was a couple of years ago where I think it was in the last 15 where Liverpool got Leipzig or something like that. Liverpool were torn away to Liverpool Leipzig and they had to do the tour then or something. They had to do the tour then and we ended up getting into Milan. But anyways, the tour is now about to be made. To be fair, I'll give them credit. They haven't been taking time like they did the last time in the last 16. So don't took the time this time. Come on, open the ball, man. Open the ball. It's not that hard to open a fucking unscrew a ball. So the first team out is Arsenal. Oh. So Arsenal will play. Why did it take a long bloody pause about bloody to show the name? Who cares? It's Arsenal. Arsenal first team out. Oh my god, this is so dreadful to watch, actually. You know what? Nothing they done credit. It's hard watch. It really is. Put your hand in. That sounds one. That sounds one, by the way. But put your hand in. Take the ball out. Unscrew it. Simple as that. Why are we fucking pissing around? Arsenal, then it's Bayern Munich. I think Arsenal fancy the chances, to be honest. Bayern Munich are not convincing, but the first yet, I think that's bad for Arsenal. I think the first yet being at Arsenal, it's quite bad for Arsenal. That I mean, I don't know, but I think Arsenal still fancy the chances, but they have to do away to Bayern Munich as well in the second yet. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a tough ask now for Arsenal, unfortunately. If the first head was at Bayern Munich, then I would have said, yeah, you know what, Arsenal got a chance. But the second head's at Bayern Munich, and there's a lot of pressure on Bayern Munich. But Atletico Madrid now up next, they will have the home tie in the first head. Well, we all know what Atletico Madrid are going to do in the second head. It's just going to be a shithouse, aren't they? They're going to be a shithouse in the second head. Well, Madrid would be nice, wouldn't it? Imagine a Madrid derby in the quarterfinals. Oh, they'll take that, Atletico. Borussia Dortmund. Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. I swear to God. Oh, wait, I don't have to answer the other. So Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. I think Atletico Madrid will be the happiest out of the draw, in my opinion. I mean, it can go either way, that one, but I think Atletico fancy the chances. Up next, Real Madrid. Oh, could we have Real Madrid versus Barcelona? I just realised that as well. I get the feeling Pep Guardiola might get Barcelona. To be fair, Barcelona are winnable, to be fair. Let's be real. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. I think, you know what though? I think Manchester City will fancy the chances. Oh my god, why is that came up? There we go. Sorry about that. Put that off. But yeah, Real Madrid against Manchester City. And the final draw is going to be PSG against Barcelona. But who's going to have the first head? I think that's a good draw for Man City, having the first head at Real Madrid. So PSG will have the first head. PSG will have the first head. So, but now we'll now move on to who will play each other in the semi-finals. So yeah, this is showing you PSG versus Barcelona, the fourth quarterfinals. So a reminder of your quarterfinals: then Arsenal against Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid against Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid against Manchester City, and PSG versus Barcelona. PSG will be happy, in my opinion. Manchester City will be happy. I think Arsenal still fancy chances though against Bayern Munich, but I think that's bad for Arsenal having the first yet at the Emirates. But I would still fancy Arsenal to still get through. And I think the Atletico Madrid will get through past Borussia Dortmund. People will be like, oh, you're disrespecting Dortmund. But anyways, he's a semi-final draw. Let's see who plays who in the semi-finals. I like the way they're doing that, though. He's not pissing around now. Not pissing around. Just fucking do the draw for the... They should have just done this for the rest of after the last 16. So the winner of quarter-final... I can't see that. It's at number 2 or number 3. Trying to Obi Mattel just fucking covers his fucking finger on the pretty number. I think it was Atletico Madrid and Dortmund. Fucking calm, man. How the fuck are we supposed to see the fucking number when he's fucking covering his finger on the number? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I don't know. His finger's covering the number. Anyways, Atletico Madrid or Dortmund versus PSG or Barcelona. Fucking hell, what a draw. City get Arsenal. Fuck's sake. I still think that's good for us, though. At least one of them will go out. But I'm just pissed off. Fucking John Obi Mattel. He's fucking covering his finger with a number. How the fuck am I supposed to see? So Arsenal will get Man City potentially in the semi-finals. Oh my days. I don't know why he's covering the number for. And the first yard will be at Arsenal advances Man City for me. You have to say. Arsenal or Man City. No one cares about the final draw. Let's be real. I'm not going to put the final draw in about who's done be first in the final. Who cares? Arsenal or Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid or Manchester City. Right, and there we go. Fucking hell. Can be hard work doing this pretty draw, honestly. But he's a draw anyways. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid versus Man City, PSG versus Barcelona is your quarter-final ties. Your semi-final ties, Atletico Madrid or Borussia Dortmund versus PSG or Barcelona. And the other semi-final is Arsenal, Bayern Munich against Real Madrid and Man City. I did say start the stream, didn't I? I did say start the stream that Arsenal will probably end up getting Man City in the semi-finals. Missed it well at it then. But you look at them semi-finals. Atletico Madrid would be happy, I reckon. Could reach a final. PSG could reach a Champions League final. And I said PSG to win the Champions League start of the season. But if I was to predict who would get through, I think Arsenal will get past Bayern Munich, though, in my opinion. I think Atletico Madrid will get past Dortmund. I think Man City get past Real Madrid, and I think PSG get past Barcelona. I think it'd be Atletico Madrid versus PSG, and I think PSG will reach the final. And I think Arsenal versus Man City, I think Man City reach the final, personally. But I think the only negative about Arsenal's draw for me, they don't have the first yet in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. So I might favour Bayern Munich, actually, to be honest. Now I saw that. But didn't Man City hammer Bayern Munich in the first set? And it didn't really matter, did it? So the thing with Arsenal is it's just that first yed, isn't it? The first yed's at home, and I think that's bad for Arsenal, unfortunately. I think that is bad for Arsenal having the first yed at home. I would rather have the home tie in the second yed, personally. And also, it don't mean Arsenal won't get through. I think Arsenal can still go through. But I just think there's going to be a lot of pressure now on Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich now, they're going to use the Bundesliga now to beat Leverkusen. And the Champions League is probably the main priority still for Bayern Munich, though. Because they always win the Bundesliga, don't they? And the Champions League is going to be a massive thing for Bayern Munich. And it's Arsenal Bayern Munich is a flip of a coin for me. Flip of a coin. But I just think the first year being at the Emirates for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals is quite bad for Arsenal, unfortunately. It'll feel like a bit of a low pro for Arsenal. I need to predict who will go through. I'm sorry, Arsenal. I think Bayern Munich has to. I've changed my mind. I just think the second year being at Bayern Munich is big for Bayern Munich, in my opinion. So I think Bayern Munich will go through. So sorry to any Arsenal fans. I think the best door will get past Dortmund. I don't rate Dortmund at all. Real Madrid, Man City. I think Man City get through. Second year at Etihad. PSG, Barcelona. Again, PSG though, they're not convincing. Barcelona will be thinking, you know what? I think PSG are there to be got at, but I think PSG slap Barcelona. I really do. So my semi-finals is Bayern Munich versus Man City, and I think Man City get past Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich will be the first yed. The first yed be at Bayern Munich, so I think Man City get to the final, and I think PSG will get to the final. So it'll be Man City PSG Champions League final, in my opinion. Obviously, I will still do a UEFA Champions League final prediction when it does come around. Start the season, I went for PSG to win the Champions League. Start the season. Looking at it right now, I think Man City could well retain the Champions League, to be honest with you. Now, looking at the draw, Man City are probably favourites now to retain the Champions League. But PSG... But I went for PSG start of the season. I just fucking... I knew that was going to happen. I thought for PSG to win the Champions League start of the season, and now Man City become favourites to retain the Champions League crown. And what does that do in the Premier League title race as well? What does that do in the title race as well? Because I think Arsenal and Liverpool will be happy that Man City are probably more likely going to reach the final of the Champions League now, you have to say. Because if Real Madrid would have had a proven goal scorer, then it would have been a tough tie for Man City. But now, I think Real Madrid are there to be beaten, in my opinion, for Man City. So I think Man City versus PSG final, and I think Bayern Munich will get past Arsenal. This is why I said it all depends on the draw for me. Done it one, I do think Arsenal can beat Bayern Munich and can overcome Bayern Munich. But I just think the first year being at the Emirates is a bit pure, in my opinion, for Arsenal. And we all know English teams don't really tend to have a great record at Bayern Munich. Either you don't want to be done to Bayern Munich in the second year, where you... Obviously, I know we went to Bayern Munich in the second year in the last 16, and we did a job in Bayern Munich, didn't we? But there's now going to be huge pressure on Bayern Munich to go far in the Champions League. So I do apologise to any Arsenal fans, but I think this is where your journey ends, unfortunately. It's been the quarterfinals. So a quick reminder of my predictions then. Bayern Munich step past Arsenal, Atletico Madrid step past Borussia Dortmund, Man City step past Real Madrid, PSG step past Barcelona, which means it will be an Atletico Madrid versus PSG semi-final for me, and I've done for PSG to reach the final. And the other semi-final done for Bayern Munich versus Man City, and I think Man City will reach the final. If I were to predict who will win it from here, I probably think Man City will probably win it now, to be honest with you. But I will say, though, starting my season prediction was PSG to win the Champions League. But if I was to predict it now, I think Man City will probably beat PSG in the final, to be honest with you. So that is the UEFA Champions League quarter-final draw and semi-final draw. Feel free to see your thoughts down below, and I'll see you all for the Europa League draw, which is going to be next at midday. So I'll see you all in half an hour for the Europa League draw, where we'll see who the mighty Reds Liverpool will get in the Europa League. So feel free to see your thoughts down below on the draw down below, and feel free to see your predictions for the whole bracket now. Now we've seen the whole bracket. Who do you think will reach the final, and who do you think will win the whole thing? Take care, and I'll see you all in the Europa League quarter-final draw.